Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Quantitator. Quantitator, say hello. Ah. I am aboard the Elder Dagron. Last time on Space Engineers, what did we do? We decided to do a little AI testing with Quantum Industries' finest ships that I have procured and built for us here, and it went well. I think well, it didn't go anywhere initially. We killed a couple of drones and nuked some stuff with the Dagron in tow. We then went and decided to automatically get to a Factorum site with both ships and do a little combat. We had a larger ship spawn in and we tag teamed that dude, and I'd say we crushed it. We didn't have the grabbing to help, but what do? You live and let live, or you live and let learn. I don't know. Anyways, last time Clyde said, how do you have the AI offensive drone set up for the Dagron? It seems like they're flying closely. I think it was set to 150 meters. I did set it's a little close, I think. If we take a quick look, we can go in here and we can say AI. Our combat one is set to 250 meters, so I probably could set it out at 600 or so, and it'd not be right up in the grill. The way the ship is designed or built a long time ago, like it seems like the focal point or the point of the ship with which can lock onto stuff is set way far back. So it's pretty weird. Like it has a pretty large front mass of where it detects how far away from it is from stuff. So I think that's part of the problem. So there's that. He said he had a couple of he's managed to get a couple of drones set up on remote control units to follow and shoot with him. But if the Dagron is docked and the battery's on recharge, the relays wouldn't have power, which is true. But when I remoted into it, I should have been able to undock and it kick everything on per the event controller and then do that, and it just wasn't cooperating with me for whatever reason. I don't know what that is. I probably sound a little hoarse, little froggy. So yeah, we took on the big ship, and we didn't actually go back to the little base that we were going towards. We just spawned the big ship, and then we fought it and won. The Dagron's AI very quickly used all of its hydrogen, so I think one of the relays I would want to do in the future is potentially turn off hydrogen or set hydrogen to stockpile, specifically for combat, or like maybe set a timer like 50 seconds of combat, turn it off so that it doesn't just torch the hydrogen usage, or build a better ship for that. But I managed to cobble together and get some stuff, and I added this lovely thing. We got two of these, one of these for the Factorum, or one of these for the no-name ship, and one here. I brought the no-name ship back, and then I managed to get back to the Dagron, and as you can see, we are slowly drifting towards base now. We still have no hydrogen, so that's fine. But I'm convinced Quantum Data Industries is going to be very thrilled with our recent successes. We brought them seeds and different stuff. So I think that's going to be really good. I'm excited to, you know, get to the next thing. But let's see if we can increase the speed a little bit here. I know we don't have any hydrogen, so stopping thrust may be a little sketchy. We do have some big boys stopping thrust though, so we should be okay. But we are about 3 clicks out, so that's not too bad. John said, "Nice work, bagged some good loot on the ship. Should have enough parts to fix both the ships," which we did. They got them all fixed up. You have the second ship set to follow. You should set up an event controller to hard burn for 2 seconds in a set direction when entering combat to save being shot in the ass. I think that's a good idea. I think what I'm going to do is just be the one who hard burns and not give the AI or the computer any more work than it needs to deal with. I think that's just seems like a good idea. I think the other thing that happened, which I'll kind of bleed some speed off, so while I'm looking through things, got plenty of scrap metal. The other thing is, we may have ran out of ammo. No, we still have some artillery shells, so that's good. We still got Gatling ammo, that's great. But I believe we're out of assault cannon ammo. If we look at all the assault, yeah, they're all out of ammo. So they used up all their ammo effectively. The machine guns, were fine. So yeah, now we're just kind of heading back. I think if we look at the projector, we are repaired. Obviously this has got the AI blocks, so those don't count. So if those did get damaged, but they did not. And I believe we have all of the AI blocks turned off in this moment. Combat, basic, and move should all be turned off. We'll just go ahead and do that. Ooh, don't do that. So Did pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see what else. Chad, he said congratulations on reaching 300 subs. Thanks, man. Yeah, It's freaking crazy. I'm excited. Um, yeah, you can set up multiple actions, working on multiple channels with just one relay. That's good to know. I thought you might be able to, but I wasn't sure. As someone else pointed out to me, that they prefer multiple relays if they have the space to put them in, so that each is just doing its own thing. That makes sense. Like instead of having to go to channel one, channel two, channel three, and not necessarily remembering which one things are, just having three and naming those specifically for what they do. I think I kind of like that idea too if I've got the space for it. But it is good to know that if I need to use a single relay, I can sort of manipulate that. Let's see. I've seen better use of specific turret on or off rather than. Oh, I see. It seems to be a better. Excuse me, still have a little bit of a cough. He's saying that instead of having the relay do like specifically for the move block, I think. I clicked off my game, I guess. The move block, instead of having it in the actions here to do, where are my, oh, action relay. Instead of having it set on off, he's saying like have an action, having one action to set it to turn on, one action, like channel one on, channel two off, instead of having it on off, because if one gets destroyed while the other one's turn, he didn't say all this. Clyde didn't say all this, but I mean, I'm sorry, Chad didn't say all this, but instead of having it like, okay, if you, oh, I'm not moving at all. So I'm not making progress right now. So instead of having a channel where, like, let's say something gets destroyed and it gets repaired and it is set to turn back on and the other one was turned off and you press on off, you're just going to be alternating the switch instead of having them both off, both on. So I see what you mean. It probably is better to have them all off and then all on it rather than an on off toggle. That you make sense there. I probably should do that. Let's see. Doing the one, you're waiting. That way you know the one you're doing the one you want, yeah, instead of whether or not it was already on or off. I gotcha. Yeah, so basically all the things I just said in a more succinct way. You should be able to set up event controllers that reads when the enemy is detected and then automate the ship to go into combat mode. Yeah, I thought about that too. I think I actually no, I only have one on here. I have room for other event controllers because I have some hollow space armor, as I like to call it. I have some hollow space in the front of the ship that I could just very easily, probably do. Um, I probably could set it up so that when a ship is detected, that it activates the combat module and turns the other one off instead of me having to do it. The downside is I won't necessarily know unless I set up a broadcast channel to like tell me when it's detected an enemy, and so that probably will lead to me getting shot in the butt. And if we're flying somewhere, just kind of going about our business, and then the AI gets all willy nilly and sees, like a like a distress signal or a hidden signal, like 15K, and it's just like, oh hey, I see an enemy, and then it just like veers off and starts going to combat while we're going somewhere else. That could be tragic, funny, but tragic. I will say it is quite apropos that right at the gate I got shot in the behind. So coming up on the base, it's looking pretty good. The sun, what is going on here? It would appear that the adder has lost its jump drive, and the no-name ship now has its jump drive. Why is that the case? Okay, we'll investigate that when we arrive. What do I got in my inventory? I got some kelp crisp. How hungry am I? I could eat. I could also probably need to go run the picker and get some plants planted. I haven't been doing that really. Uh, it's not my priority typically. I know, shocking. Um, I think it's because they make it so easy to just survive on kelp crust. Like, not easy in a good way. Let's go ahead and slow this thing down. We're gonna drop altitude. We need to go down and strafe to the right. See if we can't. What is going on? Can we please? All right, I'm gonna back it up. Back it up. I need reverse lights. I do not have those. This thing is not reverse light ready. Alrighty, let's go. So first we're gonna get this thing docked maybe someday, somehow. Man, those side thrusts without hydrogen, ooh, she does not like it. That's okay. Don't break it, don't break it, don't break it, don't break it. We have not broken it. Hey, look at that, we should be getting some hydrogen. Although I think the event controller for this ship, because hydrogen tank probably got, no, it should be stockpile on, stockpile on. Uh-oh. Does that mean we're out of this? Calling me crazy. I didn't know that we ran out of things. But on the plus side, our assault cannons should now have some ammo. Yay, they do. Perfect. Anyway, so yeah, sweet, sweet gyro. I'm excited about that. We got the other door closed. That we do. I parked this thing very strange. Okay, and I also parked that one strange apparently. Okay, so first, the adder definitely lost its thing. That's okay. I didn't. Who approved this? I would like to know. Let's go ahead and unlock, and we can turn this guy on. Oh, turn this guy on. 8. Whoop. This thing is very touchy. Um, Kind of surprising it's touchy. But I can at least get this thing plugged in. I don't know if the adder needs to be, because it was just sitting here off, but at the very least, no, 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 come on. Oh, no magnetism. I know it's better because you don't accidentally break everything and blow stuff up, but on the other end of that, it is a pain in the butt to fly shit backwards without the things. All right, we're plugged in for whatever reason. So why did that get moved? Okay, let's go take care of our stuff. Good grief, can't stop coughing. Haven't heard from Lord Cass in a while, man. Lord Cass, if you're still watching, I hope you're having hope you had a good holiday, or hope you had good everything, and hope you're doing all right, man. I'd like to hear from you. It's been a minute. Let's go ahead and get our extensions on. And then, what do we got for seeds? Ooh, we got dumplings. I'm going to eat one of those right now. There's no reason not to. I love a good dumpling. What does this give you? 51%? Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 51% fill value. That's good. What is this? Vodka, butch. Hey, radiation. That's excellent. You know what? Because of that, I may just make a little extra vodka. Maybe we need to make some vodkas. Let's take a look. We can get some of these things made, I bet. Beverage wildlife ale meal. What does this do? No. Let's get some vodka made. I probably needed to turn those into seeds. Did I mess up? I bet I did. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We'll be all right. You know, it's the only thing that does the radiation. Oh no, we got plenty of potatoes. No, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We should do the rest in seeds though, unless I have some potato seeds already. Oh, I do. I do have potato seeds, so we'll go ahead and grab those just for having them. Get my vodka, and then what we can do is retract. Oh, you know what I need to do? Go here. I think I messed that whole bar up. No, I didn't. Good. 4. Never can't have enough potatoes. That's all 16? No, it's not. Did I miss 2 somehow? Okay, what else do we need seeds-wise? Let's see. We should grow some veggie burgers. I feel like coffee. I need a different box just for seeds because these things, you know, they're not really. We're gonna do fruits. We'll do fruits. That'll be good. What's that one? You can't look potato for vodka, fruits for bathtub hooch, or what do they call that? Oh, come on, think of the name of it. What do they call that? Famous Dukes of Hazzard brand, Prohibition era. alcohol drink. What was that called? They distill it in like outhouses and stuff up in the Appalachians. What is it called? Good grief, guys. Anyways, yeah. So you need fruit. You need fruit to make whatever that drink is. As soon as it hits me, it'll come to me in a couple minutes. All right, let's go figure out what the heck is going on with the no-name ship. I've got my inventory is good. Got all that stuff. Let's go. Let's go take a gander at what we got. I don't need to do that. I've got this set up on a block that does this for me. We're gonna take the long way down. He took the long way round. Anybody? This is, in fact, this is an OSHA violation right here. Is what this is. That's okay. We don't worry about it. OSHA don't work here. This is the tater sector, as far as I'm concerned. We don't believe in OSHA, mostly because we can't afford it. All right, let's go see. So the no-name ship definitely lost an assault cannon and gained a drive. So that's neat. I don't love it. I don't love it. Let's go get some energy back real quick, and then we're going to get on the... Oh, I can just do that on the ship. Yeah, I don't even need to go. Okay, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Not having the automatic close... So I think the auto close door script, like mod that I was using, I think it was causing animals to not spawn, and because of that, I think that's why I turned it off, and so it's frustrating. But, hey, there it is. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? That's a good place to put it. That's a good place to put it. All right, what do we get some health real quick? And some hydrogen. We're just out of hydrogen on the base. That's crazy. Is this ship? How's this guy doing? 66%. We're out of hydrogen. How is that? How did we? No, 79%. Is this just set? Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Ice trade hydrogen tank. Yeah, 0%. 0%. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Okay, you know what? Instead of mining out, you know what? We do need to mine ice, but I have an idea. I know that that's not exactly what it was meant for, but we have plenty of these things all have water, and I think we have a drill up here. So what we could do, we could be cheeky. We could be cheeky. We can come up here and we can say, because I believe all these things are at high water. Hey, they are. Okay, perfect. So we could be cheeky, and we could, and then in theory, Bob would take all that. And then if we go check our O2 generators, maybe not. This is attached to the grid down there. I know it is. I don't understand. Hydrogen, nope. O2. Really? Where's my ice at? I literally just dumped a bunch of ice. Where'd it go? Hey, irrigation system. So I could and I could grab this, grab some of this, and as long as I have ice. In the irrigation system, the guy should be good. I don't think the water's the water's gonna get excuse me, I don't think the water's gonna get low. So hopefully, yeah, we're making some hydrogen. Okay, that should be good for now. We don't. It's not a big deal. I don't know. That's cheesing it because right now I think we have an event controller up here, and what happens is the ice drill only turns on when the cargo container is at a certain fill. But I think event controller, if we look at that event controller, what do we set that up as? Door event controller. I think it's this one. Cargo filled. And it's just one cargo container, seeds, food container. And the problem is, we're going to set this threshold to like 55. No, let's do 85. Because right now what's happening is clearly the food stuff is going crazy. And so since it's, I don't think it's that close to full. But when we look at this one, that's a 12%. So the the drill should automatically be on right now, but for whatever reason, the event controller is not doing that. Let's check that really quick. I don't know why it's being a pain, but it's being a pain. All right, so let's take a look. Drill off when true, drill on when false. So, and then what do I have the parameter set to for this event controller? Equal to or greater than in this specific container, right? And that's what this is. This is seeds, food, ingredients, ice. Okay. So greater to or equal than 80%, the drill should come on when false. And here the ice drill. Why is that event controller not eventing? It's just like, nah, what if we don't do that? What if we're event controller? Toggle percentage field. Select action. This is the right box. Threshold 85%. When untrue. Oh. Yeah, when false, turn on the drill. When true, turn on the jet. I don't understand. It's not working, my boy. Okay, what if we do cargo fill percentage, and instead of this we do equal or less than? And if it is less than 85% on this specific box, which we have set, the action would be to turn this drill. When true, drill turns on. When false, drill turns off. And then if I go to the drill, it should be on right now. And it just doesn't care. It's just like, nah, I'm not interested in your crap. We know what it's on now. And hopefully the event controller will, because right now this state is, if we come over here to our event controller and we check it, it is very clearly untrue. So threshold 85%, condition less than or greater to 85%, event type controller. It should be, it is accurately false. So hopefully that will stop. I don't know. Anyways, so we got some plants growing, got some fruit growing. Let's go figure out this thing. Back to the no-name ship. I'm glad that why am I suffocating? Cool. I definitely meant to do that. And not at all accidentally injured myself. Ow. That one was maybe on accident. No more tears, they say. All right, let's come over here. Get a little health checkup. All right, let's get back to this thing. It's a little bit of tangent. Squirrel, as they say. Squirrel, as they say. All right, guys. Here we go. We gotta figure this thing out. I'm going here. Shut the door. That's new. All right, what do we got? Me. We've prepared a rendezvous point. What? We have? What rendezvous point is that? Quantum Industries has been impressed by your recent success. Weighed against the failures. Wow, way to backhand compliment a guy. You will pilot the no-name ship. This ship. Take a drink. You will pilot the no-name ship with the prototech we've retrofitted. To Luna, your job is returned to Quantum Industries for further research. Upon arrival at the rendezvous point, you would enter hibernation for the final journey home. We have prepared a cryopod for you. Note, please do not enter cryo chamber. Try out with tools. The no-name ship was prepared while you were retrieving the Elder Dagron. Oh, how nice of them. How nice, guys. They did such nice things for me. I'm not giving my tools up. At least not yet. I'm keeping my gun. You can't take it away from me. I don't care how good a sign you are. All right. Rendezvous. Those are words. English is my first language for sure. Well, then I guess there's nothing left to do but to find this rendezvous point. So let's figure out what that is. Okay, nope, that's comms. Rendezvous point. Ooh, look at Ember. Oh, you know what? Oh, these are factions. I'm dumb. Hey, Quantum Industries Incorporated. What we got here? Okay. Rendezvous point. I've got the ice droid. What do I got turned on? I don't care about that. No. So RIP Space Bob place. Space Bob. is actually on, was it Pertam? That's what we called it? Pertam, yeah, Pertam. Oh, ah, Luna Rendezvous Point. Let's see what that little minx is up to. Luna Rendezvous Point. So we are 3,400 kilometers in that general direction. Okay, well, that's ostentatious to say the least. I mean, that's the next step. Okay, rendezvous point it is. We're going to see what Quantum Industries want. We're going to see what we got going on. Got a little bit of fuel. Little, oops, that's a that's my bad. We're not. That doesn't count. That doesn't count as the failures. That's my bad. That one's on me. That one's on me. Look, new. You know how it is. New vehicle and new vehicle. Who dis? All right. So let's see. Our rendezvous point is oddly enough not in the well, sort of in the same direction. It looks like Luna. Oh, Luna being the planet of the moon of the Earth. Like aha. Okay. So make best speed. Well, that's not best speed at all. I think the button I have there is blind jump. Let's see what jump we're doing right now. Jump distance will be truncated, obstacle detected. Well, then let's just go into our jump drives. Since now we have this Prototech jump drive that's not in a group at all or anything. And let's see. Let's see. Might actually be able to get there in one jump. Alrighty. Let's do that then. I'm excited. I'm excited to make this jump. Let's gang as the kids say. Do the kids the kid No? No, I can't. It would appear the rendezvous point is within the atmosphere of Luna. That's bad on Quantum Industries' fault. That's okay. Let's take a look. So 3,400 meters. That's not too bad. What we'll do is we'll just blind jump it to that. Do this. Remove the point. 30. What did I say? 3422. That's probably pretty close. That'll overshoot by just a smidge. Jump. That's crazy how good this Prototech jump drive is. 30, 40. I want like that's perfect right there. Yeah, they can't beat that. That's within a meter of this thing. All right, let's cook. Nope. Point it up a little bit. Let's see if I can't zoom in to the moon, and maybe I can figure my life out. We'll point right there, maybe. All right. Not all the micro movements are really jacking with me, if I'm being honest. Okay, why don't I have a blind jump? What is going on here? I just can't jump towards the moon. Is that what's going on? What is happening? Well, now we're going. Oh my goodness, this is killing me. What's going on? You wanted me to jump this place, and then you make the place impossible to jump to. Okay, here we go. Jump ready. What is it? Obstacle detected. Minimum jump distance. Okay, what if we jump far to the right of it? Obstacle. What is going on here? What? Okay. What obstacle? I am mega confused. And it's also saying minimum jump distance 2,800. So, okay, jump to 2,800. What? You know, we're just going to do that. Okay, let's just do... I'm just going to jump a small fraction of the distance, apparently, because raisins. Go! Nope. How about now? All right, we're having a problem. Technical difficulties, kids. Obstacle detected. What is going on? Hmm. We do have um, enlightened guard military ship coming towards us. Nearly said endangered. They kind of are endangered. Every time they come near me, they get a little bit endangered. What do we? Can you jump? Just remove distance. Just give me 3100. 3100. We can do it. Here we go. Hey, we're doing it. Oh snap. Skabloom. Hey, alrighty. Good grief. Alright, rendezvous point. Normally rendezvous points are widely seen as traps. So let us hope that is not the case here. We're going to go ahead and set up best speed, and yeah, I'll pick you up when we probably can jump. Well, we can't jump again um, for a minute. So what I'll probably do, I think I can get to max speed here. Let's just full send this bad boy. We'll get up to max speed, and I'll pick you up when we get a little closer. If we need to do like a final last jump to the thing, we can also do that. Um, I think I know what was going on with the jump drives now that I done pressed the button. I think I'm aware of what's happening. But 300 or 100, I think the best speed for the capital cruising ship at is 110 meters a second or 115, something around there, due to the weight of this behemoth. But we can absolutely make this time, and I'll pick you up on the other side. Alrighty, we've bled off some speed. That is uncomfortably close. We've bled off some speed. We're apparently doing some damage to some blocks right there. I guess, you know what? I had heard that in one of the last updates, they changed the thruster plume. So I heard that, and I'm sitting here seeing thruster damage, and I'm guessing that they did, in fact, change the plume, which is frustrating. So, all right. Oh, why am I floating? So here we go. That's going. That's spinning. That's doing its stuff. Prepared on retrieving the other dagger. Well, so the last time okay, so this is just a bed. This is the med bay that is glitched out again. These screens, as well as they work, they also don't work. Anyways, they said that there's a cryo ship. Is there anything in here? Oh. These cryo ships are definitely... This ship doesn't have a cryopod. I know that for a fact because I have a CDC on the inside. I have um, extra jump drive, like a lot of things, but no cryopod. So I don't know exactly what that means, but you know, that's okay. You don't need to. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. We don't need to be this slow. Oh, we're in gravity right now. We should probably. I don't think I have a reverse thruster group for that. How are we in gravity? Damn it, Earth. No, wait. Oh, it's artificial gravity. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Just ignore me. Let's go ahead and get to max speed. There's no reason to be fluffing about. Yeah, it's about, oh, what, about 115, based on weight. Nice. Okay, so let's go let's see what they've done. I don't understand, because I don't have a cryo chamber, so they've probably mucked around on my ship. They have, in fact, mucked around in my ship. Hey, nice. Got some seed containers. Got a thing that's turned off. Okay, well, we have a cryo ship. What else did they do? They picked some other, messed some other stuff up. Different language in 2025, kids. Okay. Well, we have a cryo chamber. Yay. I'm excited. I'm excited for the cryo chamber. It's what a quality of a life upgrade. Thanks, guys. You're Pepperidge Farmer members. Hey, fish, how are we doing in here? You guys got good gravity. It's an ugly thing you got over there. You should redecorate that, guys. All right. Sorry. I'm losing my mind. All right. Cause I'm losing my mind. So here's where we're at. We're at the rendezvous. Now, I'm assuming based on these instructions, it just says get to rendezvous point, put up tools. I am keeping my snacks and my vodka. Look, chilled vodka, I'm told, is the best. I don't drink vodka, but I'm told chilled is the way to go. You want it as icy cold as possible, and there's no icier cold than cryo. I got my kelp crisps, so we should just be on fleek, as the kids say. How far are we out? Yeah, I guess they messed up the plumage on my ship. That's not at all frustrating. It also looks suspiciously vanilla. I wonder if that mod's messing up. Oh well. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna pick you up when we get to the rendezvous point because it's 35 kilometers and nobody wants to watch that I'm aware of. And maybe you do. I don't know. Do you want to watch? Do you want to sit here and watch me? No. I'll tell you. I'll see you in a second. Alrighty. I am almost positive this is close enough to the rendezvous point to. We're going to conserve the hydrogen we have just because I don't know what we're doing after this. And we were already not at a full tank. So I'm almost positive this is close enough to the situation. Um, so I guess what we got to do, holster the gun and the tools, keeping these. These are mine. Nobody else's. I don't care what you say. I'm not doing it. You're not getting it from me. You know what I mean? All right. Let's get in there and let's go see what happens. First and foremost, make sure all the doors are shut. Make sure all doors are locked and and feet are inside the cabin. I don't know why I sound like the best friend from Jimmy Neutron, but I do. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. All right. Well, I mean, it's a nice, cozy little thing. I'm excited for all the things, all the possibilities. All right, off to sleep. Cryoing, making noises, sounds, good sounds. Weird faint blue glow to my right. Wait a minute. 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 What do we wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't right. This isn't right. This isn't right. Why am I what? That's definitely what's Hello, Quantum Tater. Thank you for your efforts in getting Prototech to Quantum Industries. Despite your recent success, you are not a good fit for Quantum Industry. Didn't I start Quantum Industry? Wait a minute. This letter is to notify you of your termination. Lovely. I feel like this could have been an email. Got a little too serious here. Your severance package includes not being executed on site. Well, at least it wasn't summarily executed, I guess. Rather, you've been released to Luna. To Luna. What is to Luna? I've not been released to Luna. I am currently not on Luna. I'm in space. Good luck, and do not bother with future applications to Quantum Industries. What? What do you mean? Like, I'm not exactly in space. I can see the ship at least. I think we've made progress here. I don't really understand why I've been summarily. Okay. So, thank you for. Don't bother. It's my Quantum Industries. I'm Quantum Tater. Quantum Industries is my gig. And where's my ship going? Where am I going? What? I would like to speak to someone's manager. Excuse me, sir. I would like. I don't. Wait a minute. No, wait. Now that. Don't do me. That's dirt. No, that's some real shit. I don't. We are not on. I mean, Luna is right there, I guess. That's kind of like Luna. I don't. What do we have? Okay. Hey, deploy thrusters. I really should have looked at this before. Let's see what happens. I hear timers again. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab these timers and just turn them off. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't trust them. I'll tell you that much right there. Let's go ahead and get the juice flowing. I guess. Oh, look at that. We're thrusting. I guess we're going to the moon, boys. Yeah. What a what a fine how do you do. I still got my vodka and no cryo sleep. I got 0 naps out of this adventure. I probably should not have those things at full thrust. I don't think we have stopping power. How fast do oh yeah, 60 meters a second. Is there a gyroscope? Hey, there's a gyroscope. You know what we could do? We could override and we could spin us, sort of. We're gonna need spectator cam for this, I feel like. Yeah, we're kind of interestingly going the wrong way. That's okay. Let's just do a little spinny spin right there. We get that back to 0, and then we can deploy thrusters. And we can kick us off maybe some that direction. And then we'll go back to the gyro. This is a terrible way to fly a ship, by the way. Let's go ahead and spin us around some more and see if we can't stop this aggressive fall. And then we'll spin a little bit back this way to kind of drift. At least we're heading towards ice. I can say that we're not totally, absolutely screwed. What's our current speed? 30 meters a second and picking up speed. I don't look away from the gyro. That's how you accidentally get dead. We're gonna have to spin around and stop us from lateral shifting. Nope, too far. Oh god. This is gotta be one of the worst ways to travel in a ship by a fair margin, I would say. And then, you know what, we're just gonna, let's go ahead and get us back to even kill this direction-ish. Okay, we're gonna turn this off, and we're just gonna turn these guys off and see if we can't let Jesus Clang take the wheel. Okay, let's see, we're gonna lawn dart right into that big deep pit, it looks like. Using the spectator cam while we've got it. We could definitely scout out some spaces to avoid sunlight, I guess. I've got some potato vodka. That's it. Betrayed by the company I tolerated. And now here we are on the moon at 87. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Let's just go ahead and watch this catastrophe. Oh. All right. We are touchdown on the moon. Okay. We have some hydrogen tanks. That's good. It's empty. That's what that looks like. Another hydrogen tank appears to be empty. Oxygen. Why do we not have oxygen? That's suspicious. Hydrogen. Well, no, it says it's 100. Weird. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at. Let's top down. Oh, what a fine how do you do. All right, kids. Well, this is it. Welcome to Space Engineers 2026. Can we survive the moon? Betrayed by the company we love. Hey, look at survival. Wait a minute. And landing gear. What do we got? Hey, wait a minute. Is this a ship? No, it is not a ship. But it does have. Oh, I don't have tools. That's a thing that I don't have is tools. Cool. Well, you know what they say. Oh, I don't have any emotes. What is going on? All right, you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you're on the moon with lemons. That's not helpful at all. No, no. But I am your host, Quantum Tater, and hope you enjoyed this. And we'll be starting 2026, Escape the Moon. We're gonna see what that looks like. I'm pretty excited. I've got a new list of mods. Those are going to be in the description for the new playlist. I hope you guys enjoyed this little gallivant across the galaxy. And there's definitely, I think one of our goals may have to be some form of revenge on quantum industries. Yeah, given that we're, yep, given that we're not in a we've lost our faction status. So that's good. What is near us? Do we have anything that is of note? We've got a supply post, potential first base, and a beacon 18 kilometers that way. And what do we have over there? A TFSL. What do we suppose TFSL stands for? Tater's Faction Celebrity, not with a C and not an S. Tater's Future Super Lounge. The first settlers. Well, you know, we've got the first settlers. We've got the SOCGs making another comeback. They've got more bases here, so maybe robbing from them's not a good idea. We see some ice. We got some stuff. I am not super duper 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 worried. I am. Wait a minute. What do we got in here? Do we have anything in this? Hey, we have three, just enough seeds to mess up one of each. That's cool. What about here? And more and kelp. Yay. Okay. That's a that's a win. That is a plus. That is a plus. What do we have? We have solar radiation for sure. Am I in solar radiation? Am I getting it? No, not currently. That's weird. Okay, what do we got in here? We've got a paint gun and some basic tools. Yay. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Follow me for more 2026. Can we survive the move survival series? We have a drop pod. What I still can't grind because I don't have a grinder on my bar, and what appears to be a survival kit back there, and some hydrogen tanks. So we are not totally hosed. We got a single battery that is sitting at 96%. That's not bad. First things first, we got to get some form of transportation or a base set up ASAP, and that's what we're going to do in the next one. We're going to start laying it out. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you later, taters. And as always, be kind. Quit before you can get fired and launched at a moon, and stay ornery. Bye. And a quick side note for the people wanting to know. Here's a mod list as it looks in the game. I've got, I think I finally have more mods in the game than I have subscribed, which is, says a thing or two. Modular encounters, definition API, MES scrapyard dependencies. This is specifically for the, music is really loud all of a sudden. This is specifically for, I can fix that by tabbing out. And yeah, tabbing out. I can do that. Anyways, that is specifically for the scrapyard, like derelict ships, derelict buildings, stuff like that. I don't know if it happens. Got boards with wolves, the block breaker mod, which I've showed you guys before. There should be a link for that in our description. Automatic ore pickup because I don't like pressing F a whole bunch if I don't have to. Autofill bottles just because it's dumb not to have that. AI enabled. We're gonna have crew enabled on this one. I believe we have build and repair, but we will not be using it. Camera panning, build vision, build info, necessary. Board replaces wolves in case we go to Earth for food. Scope framework is a specific dependency for binoculars. And what else we got? Let's see, we've got clean and vibrant post-processing, just takes away the vignette and does some cool stuff. Colorful icons, because I don't like looking at gray, rather. Cooperative NPC takeover. This is an interesting one. It allows you to like hit the, like, it doesn't, I don't think it points out where everything is at on the ship, but if you just hit the control stations, remote blocks, things like that, you can take a grid as opposed to having to delete everything that can be quote unquote hacked. We've got seismic surveying for rover fun. Quality of life spectrometry for stuff in the blah, 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 blah. Well, the no eye damage just removes some of the strobing and stuff like that. Texture build states because it looks cool. Tank tracks over vanilla wheels. A lot of people said they thought that was a cool mod, so I'm trying it out. Structural reinforcement. I don't know if I plan to build with the structural reinforcement using blast blocks, but I do love being able to look through a ship and see where connections are and stuff like that. Although I can use build info, so we might pull that out. I don't know. Sneaky sounds. Sleep mod, self-maintenance unit. This is going to be for base building in the background. I'm not going to leave it on all the time, but when we need to do repairs, I'll probably use it for that. Scrapyard MES wreckage and ruins mod. That's what I was talking about with why we're doing the MES. Dependencies seems fixed. I think that just helps the game not look super wonky when you're doing seams. Sci-fi panels. I love them. Resource nodes audio fix, making them quieter. I do not fully plan to use those. I don't know. I don't think so. I know we have also advanced welding. We got a lot. There's lots more. So potato, paint gun, or detector plus. I think it just lets you get a little bit more range. Not so smooth voxel, so it's not impossible to drive. The no ship friendly fire, that is specifically so the base can't hurt itself shooting at bugs. Nork Engineers colored. This is John Bray special. He told me about this a while back in first or second season, and I really like it. I like the way the mod. I like the HUD looks. It just looks nice. So you do see Nanobot. This is the maintained one. I do not. I don't plan to use it, but it is currently on. I had to do it for my intro. Moral CD apps, advanced cockpit displays. I love that. That app is cool. Improvised spearmation or grabby hands, as the Splitsy and Shaq would call it. Improved interior turrets. This is an interesting mod I stumbled across and I love so much. Basically, it makes this interior turrets no longer super snipers that one-shot you in the face hole. They're kind of back to vanilla, OG vanilla settings where like they're not just pinpoint accurate and deadly. High pressure bottles, so you can carry more bottles with less weight. That's just quality of life thing. I don't like having a bottle take up half of my inventory, and I'd rather have less bottle weight than I would have 5x inventory, 10x inventory. I think it's just for me. Edge be gone, no armor edges as it says. Engineered coffee mod for coffee beans, shadow engineered coffee. Easy block renaming, crew enabled. This is so that ships have robots. Faction tracers looks cool. I don't know that I'll use it, but basically you can set up each faction to have specific laser colors. So like if we wanted to be the Empire, we could shoot green lasers and everybody else shoot different colors. I think that's neat. Hostile takeover. I didn't think I was using this. Let me double check why that's in this list because it should not be. I don't believe I was using hostile takeover. I'll just do a quick look. I think hostile takeover is the one where it shows you where all the blocks are at. And I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Well, we're going to move that. We're actually going to pull that out right now. You're going to see it in live. There we go. Gone. Sci-fi button images. I like that. Spore jump drive effect. I just like the way it looks. Vertical wall or farming plots. I don't know that I'll use these, but I think it's cool that somebody made it, so I grabbed it to take a look at it. Welder range 8x for Apex updated. I want to make welder walls. I want to use welding ships. I want to do more of that stuff. It's cool to build extra stuff. We can build more things. I like that. But having a welder that doesn't just weld one block in and then it's useless. Bot spawner specifically for robot enemies. We're going to try energy shields out. I'm going to give this one a go. There's a couple nerds. New one looks good, but I'm going to try this one and we'll see how it goes. Roll of top speed. We're familiar with that. Top speed of 140 on small ship, small grid. And then depending on the weight of the large ship, up to 130, I think, and then 110 for over 5 million, 2 million, something like that. And then this I saw the other day, which I think is spectacular. It is decontamination protocol shower, meaning you build the shower block, you fully get into the shower block, and it will decontam you from solar radiation or radiation poisoning. I love that. I love that they took this useless inane decoration block and they were like, what if we make this help wash off radiation? Because that's a real life thing. And we're in the future with jump drives. By God, we could decontam. So, love that. It's a good mod. I'm excited about it. You can see I've got tons of stuff subscribed. There was another one I wanted to put in, and I cannot remember the name of the mod. So, if I end up finding it and putting it in, you guys will see it first. Thanks again, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye.